Mr. President, we did interview some
Well,
farmers.
I agree, no? If the NIA did a survey and there were 500 farmers present, then the understanding is that pagka natapos yung programa, yung proyekto, may tubig na sa kanilang mga farms.
Correct. And then I need the names of those 500 farmers that were interviewed by NIA and certified at pumirma yung mga farmers na yun, yehey, thank you, at kami pala, 500 kami, magikinabang sa Bulo Small Reservoir. Kasi Mr. President, wala pang 100 ng mga farmers na nakikinabang.
Yes, they will submit the Irrigators Association documents that will establish or will show that there were 500 farmers in the area, Mr. President.
And I need those names, I need the farmers na pumirma na sinasabing thank you at kami may kinabang yan. And I will send some people again, intervene lahat yung nasa listahan para masiguro na hindi tayo nagdulokohan dito, Mr. President.
Yes, they will make sure na hindi tayo naglolokohan dito, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. President. Okay, in a hearing in August 2023, NIA committed to look into countermeasures for this problem. What happened? Bakit? The 2026 na, yun nga, pinakita ko naman yung video. So, wala ba kayong ginagawang monitoring o kahit man lang drone na para lahat ng mga irrigation projects nyo, ini-inspect nyo kung may problema na? O wala? Wala ba kayo ini-interview ng mga farmers? Do you do that? O pinapabayaan nyo na lang hanggang sa kami mag-inspect at sasabihin namin sa inyong problema at sasagutin nyo na lang ganitong proseso, Mr. President?
Earlier, according to the NIA, they already presented the latest as of October 2025 photos of the repairs to include the steel encasement. No? So not ang point nila kaya magkakaroon ng ocular next week dahil tiyak sila na hindi na ganun ang sitwasyon ngayon.
Thank you. It remains to be seen. Anyway, thank you, Mr. President. Thank you for that. Now, let's move on. Doon naman tayo sa balog-balog. Balog-balog irrigation. Phase 1 services 12 hectares. Okay? And it only costs 2.3 billion pesos. Am I right? Balog-balog.
Yes.
12 hectares. And yung cost niyan is 2.3 billion and it services 12 hectares. Tama? Accurate ba yun? Yung binibigay kong figures. Tingnan nyo.
12,000 hectares.
I'm sorry?
12,000 hectares?
No. 12,000 hectares or 12 hectares? I'm sorry?
12,000
Oh,
hectares.
sige. 12,000. Okay. 12,000 hectares.
Phase 1 is 12,000 hectares.
Okay, good. 12,000 hectares. Now, at the cost of 2.3 billion, yung phase 2, which services 21.9 thousand hectares, 21.9 thousand hectares, ang cost niyan ay 14.5 billion pesos. Tama?
That is correct. Because it is a high dam.
Sa high dam. So, ang tanong lang, Mr. President, kasi kung sa 12 hectares, i-times 2 mo yan, 24. So, yung 2.3 billion, i-times 2 mo yan, so 4.6 lang dapat. Eh, bakit dito sa phase 2, 4.5 mas mahal?
Well, the 2.3 billion, 12,000 hectare coverage is a diversion dam. Hindi siya high dam. Kaya mas mura talaga ang magiging costing. Unlike the phase 2, which will cover almost double the amounts, but it is a high dam project. So, mas malaki talaga ang construction cost. And apart from irrigation, it's actually a multi-purpose dam to include hydropower
And of course,
and potable water.
and meron na siyang flood control.
And, well, it is a multi-purpose. It addresses the need for potable water, the need for irrigation, the need for hydropower, and the need to control floods.
Sounds good. Thank you, Mr. President. Now, phase one is supposed to serve 12,475 hectares.
That's
Thank you.
correct.
Thank you, Mr. President, for acknowledging that. But the last time you presented to me, last hearing, budget hearing dito, you only showed 7,367.62 hectares operational area.
5,000.
Why? What's the discrepancy? Why is there's a discrepancy, Mr. President?
The 7,000 figure based on this document is farmer beneficiaries.
Pero 7,340.
Oh, okay.
No, we're talking of,
Yes.
Mr. President.
So it is irrigated area for phase one is 7,367 hectares. And so why hindi 12,000? Bakit kulang?
Actually, pag nagawa yung high dam, sir, yun yung madadagdag. Kasi yan yung service ng ano.
So, yes, but the question,
Design.
okay. So it turns out, Mr. President, that the 7,000 hectares that is now being irrigated is the current area, but, and they're explaining this, when phase two is completed, this service area of 7,000 will reach 12,000. In other words, the limit, the 12,000 target is takes into consideration both phase one and phase two being operational.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. President. No, I'm just talking about phase one because during the last hearing, I was informed that phase one alone, it's supposed to cover or serve 12,475 hectares. Hindi pa na-factor in dito yung phase 2. Bakit ngayon papasok natin yung phase 2? And yet, sa phase 1, 7,267 hectares lang ang operational. So ano nangyari dun sa almost 5,000 hectares na hindi nasasakop dun sa operation? So again,
May we have a minute suspension, Mr. President?
thank you, Mr. President.
Session suspended. Conditions to be able to, for phase one to reach 12,000 hectares. When it is the rainy, wet season under phase one, they can reach 12,000 hectares.
During
The wet season
wet season, Mr.
with
President.
phase one.
Okay.
But if it is dry season, they can only reach 7,000 hectares. But if phase two is completed, whether wet or dry season, they then will be able to irrigate 12,000 hectares.
Thank you, Mr. President. But during the Blue Ribbon hearing back in 2023, that wasn't mentioned raining or wet or dry, etc. It was very clear during the presentations of Blue Ribbon hearing, you did say, kayo dyan sa NIA, na yung phase 1 will service 12,475 hectares. Very clear yun sa presentation ninyo.
Yes, and
Hindi
that's what,
sinabi, they never mentioned na 12,000, kung kasama yung phase 2 ha, yung 12,000, pang rainy lang yan. Pag dry,
That's
hindi kaabot yung 12,000, huwag kayo umasa. Nothing like that,
that is correct, and that's why
Mr. President.
Yes, that is why they are clarifying now that
So ngayon binabawi nyo yung sinasabi ni Mr. President. Yung sinabi,
kina-clarify lang kasi umaabot naman ng 12,000. Yun nga lang kapag panahon ng tag-ulan. Pag tag-init, hanggang 7,000 lang. Now, having said that, they admit that they failed to make that clarification.
okay, that's what I want to hear. They failed to meet that qualification that they set na dapat 12,000 whether wet or dry. Dapat maging clear. Kasi dun sa presentation, it was very clear na 12,000. Maraming mga farmers nagpalakpakan noon. And now, inaamin nyo, nag-failed, good. Lahat naman nagkakamali. Dapat ganon. Dapat straightforward tayo sa mga farmers natin. E pangit naman yung paasahin natin yung mga farmers natin. Sila nagpapakain sa atin. Sila
about-
talagang kawawa and then sila nasa short change.
That would be about 5,000 farmers based on the average hectareage. No? So, malaking number of farmers.
So, pag dry season, so itong 12,475 hectares, I need certification na ito ay cover during wet season. Certified by experts and independent bodies.
Well, the Irrigators Association
Yes, sir.
and will
Who are the members of this irrigate? Kasi ilang beses na na-mention natin yung irrigators associations. Who are these people?
sila mismo yung mga farmer beneficiaries ng irrigation projects. Mr.
Okay,
President.
very good. So, so 12,475 pag wet. So I want certificate pag, during wet season. And I want
Yes.
certification
It will be submitted.
for that. Okay.